This is Randi Thompson. I'm coming to you live with Trudy on this melody, and we're working on the timing of the aids. We're going to start at the walk and move into the trot because now we're going to add the knee, which really controls the horse's shoulders. All right, so you can start on more curves if you want to. That's it, take your time. So you're going to close the fingers on your outside hand and close your outside knee against the saddle every other step. So when you feel your knee, the shoulder coming back is when her inside hind leg is off the ground. We're using the outside, sorry. Is when her outside hind leg is off the ground. So it'll be now, now, right knee, right knee, right knee, and right rein. And just feel. Now you're going to say, melody, feel my outside knee. Can she feel it?
Yes, sir.
Do you feel any kind of a response from it? Now remember, you're going to add the wall of your outside rein with it too, because this is going to give you that corridor of aids we were talking about.
If I can really feel anything, I'm being honest.
Well, that's all right, because it's a loose feeling to think of, because we've never really worked with adding the knee before. Okay, so think of starting a turn on the haunches almost, using your outside knee and your outside rein with that rhythm. Now, now, now. And what I'm doing is I'm looking for when the outside hind leg is off the ground. Good. Tell me when she starts feeling your knee. Now this is going to feel pretty alien to you because we've never worked with a knee before, right?
I haven't.
Most riders...
I tried everything I could to stop grouping with
That's right. And now you're using it as a wall, and this is what's going to happen with most riders. They haven't been using their knee, so this is perfect. Tell me when you start really feeling her feel your knee. Remember, the knee controls the shoulders. Can you feel something changing here? Because I'm seeing something changing.
Okay, I can't, but I'm also probably sometimes using my lower leg just because my leg wants to be involved and not just the knee.
That's right. So you can think of using your lower leg, but you want to really be aware. Is it your knee, your thigh? Think of your thigh. It's more of the thigh than the knee, I think. Yep. Oh, what happened there?
Well, I did that on purpose. I want to see if I could just turn her with my leg.
Yes. And all we're adding to your leg is your thigh. Good. Take your time. So it's going to be melody, listen to my outside aids. And see if she'll listen more to your knee. Just play with it. Your thigh. Let me use the word thigh because it's the thigh more than the knee, don't you think?
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, it makes more sense to me too. Good. And you're just getting her aware of it because she has never felt this before, I'm sure. And what we're doing is, again, now we know it's the thigh and knee that really control the shoulders. And in the past, controlling her shoulders has always been complicated, but now she's at a point, she's really listening nicely. She's trying to figure out what you're asking her to do, isn't she?
Yeah, I'm trying to do nothing basically with my hands except maybe just take little tiny squeezes.
Yes, squeezing your fingers. And this is really sophisticated. You know, just squeezing the fingers because you've already got the feeling of how to ride a horse through your elbows. So the reason your reins are working with the squeezing fingers is your connection comes from your elbow to your hand. Instead of just, you know, some riders will just start squeezing with their fingers, but if they're not connected with their riding position through their elbows, it's not going to work. So she's really searching for this, isn't she? Okay, now remember, now we're going to put it all together, and you can add suppling her, softening her jaw with the inside rein, flexing her. Yes.
It tends to be her side.
Stiffer side.
To,
get stiff on.
Straighten her neck out to the outside.
Which means this is where she doesn't want to use her right hind. If you feel her flipping her head out, it's really her inside hind leg. Okay. Good, good. Think of one step of a turn around the haunches to bring her shoulder over with your outside thigh. There, right there. Now, is that more from your rein or your outside thigh?
From my thigh.
Good. Now you're going to have to do it like every other step, aren't you? Good. That puts her on her inside hind also. So you're going to do it now, now, now. I'm just looking at when her outside hind leg is off the ground right now. Good. Praise her a lot. This is a different balance for her. This is where you need to ask her with the outside rein for her pole. So supple to the inside, but then you have to let her nose go forward a little bit, and then you play with getting her on the outside aids. Think one step, turn around the forehand haunches with your outside aids. Praise her. It's all right, she tried. This is really hard for her, isn't it? This is hard for all of us. Good. Okay, now try it at the trot. Every other time you sit is when you're going to apply this aid. So it'd be now, 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 now. That's right. Melody, listen to my outside thigh. Melody, shorten your outside rein. Listen to my outside thigh. Good. Supple her on the inside so she flexes. Praise her. Then you have to catch her on the outside because this is really hard for her to stay balanced between your corridor of aids. She's doing good. She's doing good. Good. Praise her a lot. She's going to try to come out of it a lot. That's it. Take your time. Good. Make sure she's feeling your outside thigh. If you're not sure, go ahead and do a curve. And when you're ready, you can do a change of rein within the circle. Good. Remember, soften her jaw first. Good. Get her to flex so her neck flips out. Good. Praise her. Shorten the outside rein. Now you're going to go the other way. Flex her first. Soften the jaw. Hold the outside rein with your pulsing. Good. She's staying under your seat different. Very nice. Okay, now we're going to play with the outside thigh. So it's going to be, can you feel when her outside hind leg is off the ground?
Yes.
Good. It would be now, now. So we're going to do every other step, which would be now, 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 now. That's it. That's when you're going to add your thigh to bring her shoulders in more. The thighs adjust the shoulder. It's all right. It's a new feeling for her. So at first she's going to try to drop you. She's not being bad. We're really asking her to stay under your seat now, aren't we? Good. And you can change directions whenever you feel the need. Remember, first you're going to soften her jaw. Get her to flex with your inside aids. See if she's listening. Then you're going to shift her to the outside aids where she gives you the pull. Then you're going to ask her with your outside thigh to bring her shoulder in a little bit. And praise her a lot. I know it all happens within seconds, it seems, doesn't it? But you take your time. If it takes 10 seconds to go through the whole repetition, it doesn't matter. That's good. Look at her giving you her neck different. Good. You feel her trying to balance different? And we've never used the knees on her before, the thigh, I should say. Very good. What are you feeling changing?
I may be doing it a little less often than every other stride, but I'm just trying to do it when I feel like I need it.
That's all right. You can do it whenever you need to. This is just a way where we can start developing a timing feeling. So you do it whenever you feel you need to. So right there, she has to soften her jaw, flex her neck so that the neck muscle flips out a little bit. Good. Then you have to get her to give you the pull with your outside rein and leg. And then you're going to add your thigh to see if you can get her to bring her shoulder over a little bit more. You might have to get her to give on the inside rein again where she softens her jaw. Flexes. There you go. You can feel her getting springy in her trot now, can't you?
Yeah, it's hard to sit it.
It is hard. If you don't feel like sitting it, go ahead and post it.
Normally it's not hard to sit it,
Right.
but it's very springy.
It is. She's getting springy. That's right. Because usually she'll try to go flat in the trot a little bit.
Yeah.
But now her back is up, isn't it? Praise her. That's right. All right, now go ahead and go do serpentines or whatever you want to do and just play with that feeling a little bit. Good. Really, yeah, because you're really becoming aware of that outside thigh in a different way now. Take your time. Turn her. It makes you ride more from your seat and legs. Flex her. Get her to soften her jaw. Then get her to give you her pull as you use your inside or outside rein and leg. That's it. When you use your inside aids, make sure that her shoulder's coming back. That's when her outside hind leg is off the ground. That's it. When you use your outside, good, good. Take a break. That was a lot. You can take a walk break. Tell us.
I'm taking these breaks, not me.
Okay, she's taking it. Well, it's been 9 minutes, so let's give her a break.
Okay.
Good. So tell me, what did you start feeling her responding any differently to your thigh?
I did.
That's all right. It's easier to feel when there's 2 feet on the ground. What did you feel when she started responding to your thigh?
The back got looser and more round, I guess, so it was harder for me to sit the trot.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah,
I know, 'cause she's got such an easy trot.
She's usually got an easy trot.
That's
to
right.
Sit, but
So
it was flat before.
now,
I
what
guess.
part of the horse do the thighs work on?
The shoulders.
That's right. And you felt it. Very good. Good girl, Miss Melody.